It's night in the city of Fell's Keep. Your party is sleeping soundly in the attic room of the Ragtag, except for one of you. Zan, you wake up too warm, and not because you're squeezed into a twin bed with Jasmin, but because the air is too stale, too thick. You gather your purse with Hat the Rat and your jumpsuit, and slip out through the little door to the balcony attached to your room. Outside, under a sea of twinkling stars, ribbons of pink light, and twin crescent moons, you can breathe easy. You spread out your jumpsuit, lay down, and quickly fall back asleep. Max, you wake up to the sound of colored pencils scratching on paper. You blink your eyes open and see a tiny attic room filled with pale dawn light. Cody is sitting up on his top bunk, coloring. Erica and Jasmin are still asleep in their beds. Zan is gone. What do you do?
Max is just gonna kind of sit up, and I can see Cody from where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give Cody a little wave.
Cody will look up and give a little wave and go back to coloring.
Ignored. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll get out of bed, and there's a balcony in this room, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go out on the balcony and just sit there for a little while.
Okay. Yeah. You open the balcony door and make a perception check.
That's a 1.
Ow! Yeah, you step right on Zan, who is sleeping on the balcony. Fuck.
Oh, God. Sorry.
Yeah, you trip and fall. You're both tangled in jumpsuit. It's very awkward.
I'm so sorry. I didn't see you out there. What are you doing?
I was high. I was like so stuffy in there. What time is it?
I don't know. Morning?
Yeah, why would any of us know what time it is? You're right. Ugh. Probably like pink o'clock. Quarter to raspberries or something.
One sec, just let me gonna update my lore so that
canonical time system.
Quarter to raspberries.
Could Cody hear the commotion that happened?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You probably saw Max open a door and then just beef it.
Can Cody see this scene from the top bunk? Like if he looked over. Okay, so now he's officially like crawled over, looked over. Hey, are you okay? You okay out there?
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay, Zan?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I didn't like step on your face or anything, did I?
I didn't need that spleen anyway. It's fine. Growing up, new one.
Cody will crawl down the ladder and slip outside with them.
The three of you cram onto this tiny balcony, and below you can see the city of Fell's Keep. It's like a pretty small city with a big stone tower at the end of it. You can't see too much because your building isn't that high, but you can kind of hear the sounds of people waking up.
Now it's stuffy out here, too. Not a very big balcony.
This is a pretty big place, huh?
Yeah.
The balcony?
What? Cody just shoots a look at Zan as like, are you stupid?
This child just gave you the dirtiest look.
All right. I deserved that.
I'm in the city. Duh.
All right. Yeah, obviously.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's like a city. Where are you from again?
Well, I'm from Kansas City, but ever since we got here, it was an empty building in a place that looked like a dead city. And then we just found people in the woods. I don't know. I just kind of didn't know there were this many people anywhere in this place.
All right, yeah.
It's just weird to kind of, see it all laid out like this.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we haven't met very many people here, have we?
Mm-mm.
Please don't try to meet every person in the city. I beg of you, please.
Let's
as your
get all
DM.
the dialogue options.
You just gave me a new goal.
No. Talk to everyone.
100% Fells Keep.
Okay. I'll start a list of everyone we meet, and we'll make sure that we meet everybody. Okay.
And we gotta keep talking to them until they circle around to the first thing that they said.
Yeah, okay.
5 people in a row are all gonna say the same thing.
Wow, I sure do love my Bulbasaur. You can buy potions at the apothecary.
Find dwarven crafts.
Straight from Orzammar.
I like shorts because they're comfy and easy to wear.
I'm so glad every other video game in the world can help you write this campaign, Oliver.
Yep.
How nice of them.
You think we should go, like wake up the others and go do something, or
Sure. Want me to just throw hat up there? See what happens?
I can go step on them too.
Yeah, that's great. Let's spread that around.
Yeah, sure, Max. Good idea. Go do that.
Could split the difference and throw Cody on him.
Please. Whatever.
I didn't hear a no, so
Yeah. Grab him.
Wait. Just one second. And he casts light on his hoodie first.
Great.
Okay, you two pick up Cody and what are you doing with him?
We're gonna throw him onto Erica.
All right, great.
How much does Cody weigh?
I feel like 90 pounds.
Okay.
For middle, yeah, I have pretty good memories of having weird conversations about how much we all weighed in middle school. 90 seems about right.
Player here, we've done some stupid stuff. This one might take the cake. I'm really loving it.
No, I've definitely had my parents drop my sister on me to wake me up before. Not, albeit at the age of 12, but, it's a legitimate alarm clock method.
You pick up the 12-year-old and you drop him on Erica. Whoom.
Good morning.
What the hell? What?
Hey.
Why?
You up?
Jasmin, you're also now awake.
Why?
I'm glowing. Good morning.
Why?
Mm.
Why would you? Did I take any damage from that?
No. He's soft and rubbery.
I got stepped on to wake up.
Okay, cool.
This seems cooler somehow.
Are we under attack?
Just me. I think. Just I am under attack from this small boy.
No, they threw me. Cody just points at the adults behind him.
Zan's now looking up at the ceiling like, I wasn't here. I don't...
yeah, Max is doing the same.
I just woke up. What's going on?
Erica gets out of bed. Okay, so what's going on that you felt the need to drop a child on me?
Oh, it's morning. Raspberry time.
Nailed it.
Anybody else hungry? I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Can we get breakfast here?
Well,
Always hungry.
Oh, yeah. You all feel pretty hungry. You didn't eat yesterday.
Whoops.
yeah, I'm kind of starving, actually.
Cody's tummy rumbles.
Dumb things you have to remind your player characters to do.
Once you guys have established a way of getting food, I won't make you keep track of how hungry you are, but
Holy shit, we haven't eaten.
you haven't eaten in 24 hours, I think.
All of a sudden, at some point, Oliver's going to be like, and all of you suddenly die because you haven't eaten in a month. What's wrong with you?
You all waste away into ash.
You're all dead.
You look over and Cody's eating the last granola bar in his backpack that he had at the beginning.
Surreptitiously or just openly chomping?
Well, he just reminded he was hungry, so he went over, he just got it, he just didn't even think to offer it. He just kind of sat down and kind of just takes one big bite that's pretty loud in a quiet room and just kind of looks up and it's like, oh, hi, everybody. Want some?
Yeah, between Cody's chomping, your rumbling stomachs, and the still open balcony door,
Suddenly very loud.
you can actually smell the maybe fresh bread of some sort wafting in through the open door. I don't know. You also faintly hear the sound of someone yelling.
What's that?
I don't know, but the food smells really good.
Food smells good. People are always yelling.
Yeah, I mean, this is a city.
Yeah,
It's people just yell.
they might have just stubbed their toe or gotten robbed or
Cody's going to run outside on the balcony, see if the yelling is outside, if he can hear it better.
It sounds like it's below you.
It's not out here. Must be inside somewhere.
Well, let's go downstairs.
Yeah, should we go, like, see if Zan's girlfriend has some food we can buy or something?
Yeah. I don't think we have to establish a quorum to go downstairs.
Zan leaves and goes downstairs.
I go down the first stair. Do you want to go down another one? 2 stairs?
No.
No? All right, we're good here.
We stay on stair 2 for another hour. Then we go to 3.
All of us. We're all on the second stair.
Yes.
Make an acrobatics check.
All of us?
Yeah, if you're all on the fucking stair.
Erica actually wants to pick up Cody, miming that she's gonna throw him down the stairs.
That's much worse than what we did is the thing.
I said miming. I'm not actually gonna do it.
You can make an athletics check then.
Perfect.
You should also make a deception check to see if Cody thinks he's going to get thrown down the stairs.
That's a 19.
Okay, yeah, you were all convinced that Erica is gonna huck Cody down the stairs.
Oh, no. What are you doing? What? What?
I put him down.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm already down the stairs.
Come on, you could have hit Jasmin.
You make your way down 3 narrow flights of stairs, and as you reach the cafe part of the ragtag, you hear the sound of someone like frantically asking for help.
Hey, you okay? Hello?
Yeah, the rest of you make it down the stairs, and you see the cafe is empty except for Tallulah, the maroon tiefling who owns the ragtag, and a short person wearing a beautiful cloak patterned with iridescent greens and browns. The stranger has her back to you, and she's pulling on Tallulah's hand. Please, you have to help. There's no one else I can ask. Jack, this is the first time in weeks I've had customers. I can't run off into the growth by myself.
Good morning?
Hey, is everything all right down here?
So I guess the 5 of you kind of peek your head around the corner, Scooby-Doo style.
Yeah, Cody's on top somehow.
Yes, somehow.
Erica's still holding him. Yeah, this stranger turns and her cloak flares a little in surprise. Her eyes are jet black and she has feathered antennae sprouting out from her short hair.
Ooh, cool cloak.
You recognize now that her cloak isn't a cloak at all, but a pair of beautiful moth wings. You also see that she's dressed in all black, and there are 2 silver crescent moons embroidered on her shirt. Tallulah kind of sighs when she sees you and puts on a smile. Good morning. Did you sleep okay? This is, Jack, she, her. And Jack kind of waves at you.
Yeah, it's fine. You okay?
Yeah, Zan, at that, Jack rushes up to you and grabs one of your hands in both of hers and says, "Are you mercenaries? I can pay. I really need help."
We look like mercenaries?
We could be mercenaries.
You can't. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay, so there's this flower that blooms out in the growth, the gray flower, and we need it. There's a family that's sick, and Dana said that the gray flower is the only cure, but Charlie and Ash went out to get it yesterday, and they were supposed to be back by sundown, but they aren't, and I don't fight. I'm just a teacher, and Tallulah is retired, and at this point, she's like crying and kind of like waving your arm up and down.
Zan like looks over her shoulder for help. There's suddenly somebody crying and like clutching at her, and she's just...
Erica shrugs.
Hey! Don't be scared. We're friendly. I'm Cody. He, him. It's nice to meet you, Jack. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, my name's Jack. Are you a child? Oh no.
No, I'm with them. And just points behind these 4 adults.
Oh, okay. I guess. And Tallulah comes over and puts her hand on Jack's shoulder and like pulls her back a little so she's no longer like basically climbing on you, Zan, and is like, Jack, please don't send my only customers to their deaths.
Deaths? What kind of flower is this?
Tallulah's like, it's out in the growth, so I mean, you know.
We've been in the growth before.
And Jack, like, brightens when you say this, and she's like, they could do it! Tallulah, they could do it!
I mean, are the people that are missing, are they fighters?
I mean, yeah, Charlie and Ash are like our only two adventurers left in Fell's Keep, and they went out yesterday, and they're really big, and they have like swords and magic and stuff, and I don't know why they didn't come back.
Cody has been squinting, kind of like look over Jack and see what she's all about, and he just kind of sits there and thinks. He goes, are you someone's daughter? I have a friend. He had a dragon, and he told me about people who wear black with circles on it, and said they're daughters. And so they're nice people. Are you a daughter?
And Jack is like, oh, yeah. And she like wipes her cheeks away and straightens her uniform. And she's like, I am daughter Jack. I am a daughter of the twin moon. So are daughters Charlie and daughter Ash. And yeah, we protect people. I'm not very good at that part. I just teach at the school.
Teaching's way scarier to me.
Oh, no, the kids are wonderful. I love them. Okay.
Cody lights up at the idea of a school and other kids. He's like, I know what that is. In his head, like, he's like, I got that.
Looks like they're not a cult after all.
What's a cult?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, can you help me?
Remy said they were friendly, and she looks like she needs help. We can help, right?
I think we should help.
I have no problem helping. Let's get out there.
I'm down. Can we eat something first?
Oh, yeah.
And Jack's like, oh, I brought breakfast. And she like goes over to the counter where she's got like this big box. And there's like a bunch of like fresh baked bread and cheeses and jams and like these like interesting root vegetables. I brought food for Tallulah because I thought maybe I could bribe her with food. You can have it though.
I will always be bribed with food.
Max is already over at the box.
Okay, great. Yeah.
He has bread and cheese.
Already in his mouth.
Yeah.
The two food groups.
Erica is pulling out like a scrap of paper and trying to kind of ask for more information about where they might have gone and like where we're supposed to go.
Okay, great. Jack actually pulls out from the box. There's this like poster tube thing, and she pops it open and pulls out a map of the area. You see Fell's Keep and then the outline of the burn ring, the like burned down flat area all the way around the wall. And there's like a river on one side, and then there's the growth, which is this massive forest that you guys have walked through a bunch. And she shows you the spot marked on the map where the gray flowers supposedly grow.
Perfect. Can we bring this with us?
Yes, definitely. Here. And she like sticks it back in the tube and gives it to you.
Erica puts that in her backpack.
Great.
Robot, is Max just like eating like with his hands? Like
just double fisting?
I mean, it's like bread and cheese. What are you going to do?
You look over, Zan also just has a handful of bread and a handful of cheese.
What? Bread and cheese? Now I gotta like eat with a fork or anything.
I think Jasmin was like in the middle of making a plate for herself and then looks over and sees this and like grabs 2 more plates and pushes them in their hands.
What? What kind of cheese is this?
It's goat cheese.
Nice.
Okay. Pretty good.
Tallulah like sighs and takes a plate from you, Jasmin, of normal people food, like cut into reasonable slices, and eats that while kind of watching you all gorge yourselves. Yeah, you're no longer starving. Congratulations.
Great, I'm gonna write that down on my character sheet. No longer starving.
I'm just gonna put a big note at the bottom that says fucking eat something.
Don't forget.
I'm sorry for them,
Food.
Tallulah. We didn't actually eat yesterday.
Ah, okay. I mean, sure. And she like looks around this like completely empty cafe, and you can see like outside there are like people walking down the streets and stuff, but it doesn't look like anybody's been in here. And Tallulah looks over at you, Erica, and she's like, "Can I see the map?"
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, you spread it out, and Tallulah takes a look at it, and Jack is like, "Are you gonna go too? Are you gonna help too?" And then she like stage whispers to all of you, and she's like, "Tallulah is very strong. That's why I asked her to go. Maybe you're all strong too."
Erica elbows Zan and like does like a little like, huh?
Oh, Max is on the other side of Zan, like doing the same thing.
Also elbowing.
Yep.
Great.
Zan is somehow trying to hide like behind a piece of bread while eating it.
Great. I'm sure you all look extremely dignified.
Aren't we going to ask Zan's girlfriend to go with us? Is that what we're doing?
Cody, did you
What?
don't forget to run your fingers through your hair. It's getting kind of messy.
Tallulah is busy studying the map, but eventually looks up and is like, "All right, well, it's not like there's anybody in here, so yeah, I'll go with him." And Jack is like, "Oh, thank you. And she like gives Tallulah like a big hug, and she's like pretty tiny, so it basically just like around Tallulah's waist, and then goes around hugging each of you.
When she gets to Max squats down and like full body hugs and picks up.
Oh, she loves that. Oh, she's like, "Yay! This is so great. What a good day. Except for the part where my boss is missing, but yay! Okay, I gotta go back to the kids. Okay, bye." And then she just like runs out the door.
Don't worry, Jack. Yesterday we lured a cat from a pond. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, and we almost died.
Well, Jack was far enough. She didn't hear you. And Tallulah turns and like sizes the five of you up. "Do you have gear?"
Yeah.
I mean, we have weapons.
Okay. Armor?
No, not really.
Got jumpsuits.
Cody pulls his jumpsuit out of his bag. It's like, this? I have a cape.
Tallulah like looks at that. "No. Okay. Okay. We'll stop by the tower to get you kitted up.
Get armor.
Let me grab my stuff." And she like takes off her apron and like hangs it behind the counter and then clomps up the stairs.
I want armor.
Okay, yeah. Yes. Yeah, she goes upstairs for a minute and then comes back down wearing a set of chainmail armor, and she has a battle axe
Whoa.
strapped to her back.
What?
Wow.
Where? Is there just like a room full of stuff up there?
I mean, yeah, my room.
That's how people's rooms work, Cody.
My room is full of stuff.
My room doesn't have an axe. This is new.
I'm not going to give you an axe.
Oh.
You're a
Don't worry, he's got a stick.
Okay. Are we bringing the kid?
Yep.
That's a good question. He does have a play date. Cody, do you want to go on your play date or do you want to come with us?
Let me think. Go sit around with a kid or shoot spells at something. Spells.
Oh.
Should we stop by to let them know you're not coming or just like ghost them?
I don't.
Did we ever say that Cody was going, or just that it would happen at some point in the future?
I mean,
Pretty
it was
sure we
strongly
did.
implied. They told us that their day off is today.
Well, here, we'll just go do this real quick, and then we'll come back by later in the evening. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, Cody can stay back, and I actually would feel more comfortable if he was with us, just because, like, we don't know anyone else in this town.
Yeah. We can't just hand him off to the first people we meet who aren't complete idiots.
I would like to stay. Like, y'all are everyone I know, really. So, I'd be afraid that I'd lose track of you.
Great. Settled. Let's go.
Okay, Tallulah has been awkwardly standing by the door and is like, "Okay, let's go."
Better to die with us than stay here alone.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, so you follow Tallulah through the streets of Fell's Keep. The town is waking up. You see shopkeepers putting out their wares. A large orc woman wheels by you with a cart of fresh fish. A gaggle of children following an elf man with a big smile and a clipboard. You also pass by Jason and Clara's townhouse, and they are actually unloading something from the shed next to their house, and they see you and they wave.
Oh, hey, it's them. And Cody waves back, and then
Should let him know.
yeah, and Cody will run over to Jason.
Hi, I can't do play date today because we have to go down to the market again, and I'm sorry. But maybe we could play some other time.
Yeah, that's fine. I actually was going to tell you, we just made a new friend who needed some help, and so we're going to go help them today. But yeah, we'll do it later, right?
Oh, okay, yay, same hat. And he like gives you a hug, and then it's like, okay, bye, see you later, and then runs off.
What is Jason wearing today?
Jason is wearing a vest and a button-up shirt and a skirt.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Jason, watch.
Yeah.
Cody runs back up to the group and says, we're good, but I'm not wearing a hat. And he said, same hat. I'm confused, but okay, we're good. Bye, let's go.
As you keep following Tallulah through the streets, you turn a corner and see a beautiful building made of black glass with 2 silver crescent moons on the front. There is a grass yard around it, and a group of like 6 kindergarten-aged children are sitting around a woman kneeling in the grass wearing a black uniform. The woman is talking quietly and fiddling with some plants while the children watch with rapt attention. When the kids see you all approaching, they jump up and run towards Tallulah, yelling, "Daughter Tallulah, look at my flower crown. I made it all by myself." And then another one's like, "Daughter Tallulah, you're back. Pick me up, pick me up." And another one's like, "Who are you? Why are these people here?" And another one's like, "Where'd daughter Ash go? Because she said she would read me a book." You're just swarmed with very small children.
Oh, hi. Whoa. Hi, everybody.
"Oh my God, you're glowing." And he starts pulling at your sweater.
Oh my God, Cody is still glowing.
"I love it. I want to wear it." And this small child with cat ears is trying to crawl inside of your sweater.
I'm busy wearing it. Hey, what? Hey, excuse
Make
excuse
my
me.
sweater glow.
Zan's holding her arms and her purse and just like everything like at shoulder level out of reach.
Okay, great. Like you're wading through a river.
Yeah.
Cody makes her sweater glow, which turns off his. Just like, here, okay, sure, whatever, sure.
Oh, I love it. Okay, yeah, now all of the children are swarming that child. Congratulations.
You've solved my child puzzle.
You solved my child puzzle.
Gotta send a child to solve those child puzzles.
The woman who is sitting on the grass making flower crowns with the kids comes over and herds them back over and awkwardly waves at Tallulah, who's like, "Hey, we're just getting some armor. It doesn't matter." And she like marches right past them and into the black glass building. She sees you all kind of lagging behind and goes, "Come on, we need to get going."
Okay.
Yep.
Are there always this many kids here?
I don't know. Yeah, usually a couple more. Jack must have taken the older ones out on a field trip. Yeah, you go inside, and inside this tower, you pass through a large circular room and then down a flight of stone stairs. Tallulah waves her hand at the wall, and a ring of torches flare to life, revealing a small armory. And she turns and looks at you and, "Okay, you got weapons. Did you bring them?"
Yep.
Yeah.
"Are they very small?"
No. It's like this. Opens menu, summons sword.
Okay, yeah, a short sword appears in your hand, and Tallulah's like, "What the
Quarterstaff appears.
Okay, great. Yeah, she comes over and touches it and like drags her thumb along the blade and it draws a little blood, and she's like, "All right, not the weirdest thing I've seen. Sure. Okay, let's put you in something better than whatever. That cloth you're wearing? You guys have weird clothes. Sorry. You do have weird clothes. I'm sure you know that, right?"
Mine's denim.
I thought they were quite nice, but thanks.
"Yes, you look okay. We don't have much, but we can make do." And she like sizes each of you up and starts pulling pieces of armor off the wall.
Yes.
"They're gonna need this back after, but I'm pretty sure they won't mind us borrowing it. There aren't many adventures at this chapter." And she looks at you, Erica, with your jumpsuit and is like, do you want some normal clothes? That getup isn't going to fit under leather armor.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, I have some other clothes, but they're kind of bloody and ripped. That would be great.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, she goes and like rummages through a bin of scrap cloth and clothes and stuff and like pulls out a simple gray tunic and some leggings. Here, put this on.
Erica, as she looks for a place to change, says, I'm really glad this isn't like a fantasy world where women wear like bikini armor. That's neat.
And Tallulah's like, oh, the titty windows? Yeah, those went out of fashion a couple years ago, but I think people in the capital still wear them.
Max had one for a bit.
And she looks at Max and she's like, actually, you know what? And she has handed each of you a set of studded leather armor, and you get +2 AC.
Please.
I'm so excited.
She looks at Max and then she pulls some like layers of stuff aside and pulls out a set of chainmail armor that's similar to her own. As long as you don't mind being out of fashion, I think you're strong enough that you can wear this. And she gives you a set of chainmail armor that will change your base AC to 16. You're all just kind of like standing in like a relatively open room, and Tallulah kind of turns and watches you and waits. Do you get changed?
Yeah.
All right, great. For most of you, it's just like pulling it on over your armor, and Tallulah comes around and like tightens it in the right places and readjusts it. And she actually like takes Cody's back off and then turns it around and puts it back on him.
Okay.
It's like, okay, there you go.
Okay. That feels better.
Zan's struggling with a buckle going like, yeah, Cody, come on.
Oh yeah. She comes over and like swats your hand out of the way and like grabs the buckle at your waist and just like cinches it. It's like, there you go.
Thanks.
Can I dig through the barrel of like cloth thing that she got stuff from?
Sure. Yeah, make an investigation check.
4 + 2, 6.
6. All right. Yeah, you find a bunch of clothes for small children and for someone who is much bigger than you. What were you looking for?
I was looking for like a robe or something to put over the armor.
Yeah, with the 6, yeah, you're just kind of digging through it. You're very lost. There's a lot of clothes with like too many holes in them, and you're like, can't tell if they are ripped or if they're for like spines or something. And Tallulah sees you and she comes over. Do you need something too?
No, it's just I thought I could get something warm to wear over the armor, maybe?
I don't think we have anything down here. This is the leftover spring clothes.
Oh.
But it's gonna be warm out in the growth. It gets kind of muggy out there. You'll be fine. She like claps you on the shoulder. And yeah, the 5 of you now have armor on. And Erica is no longer wearing a ridiculous jumpsuit. And you turn and look at Max, and his chainmail has a titty window.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I roll a sleight of hand check against Max?
Sure. Yeah.
Please.
Oh, never mind. It's a natural 1 for me. 1 + 1.
You think it's Max?
What did you try to do?
Max sees Cody reaching a hand to touch his chainmail.
Cody, you reach out and you accidentally touch him right on the butt. You got a natural 1.
That's
Max,
true.
Cody's touching your butt.
I hate to tell you this, but his butt is now glowing. And because I was gonna make his chainmail glow. And then about 100 feet away, you hear a bunch of kids go, "Oh!"
Yeah.
Fire flying it up over here.
Okay, is it just my butt that's glowing, or is it all of my pants?
I think it's your pants. I mean, by the object.
Okay.
This isn't a stealth mission, is it?
I know, I feel like there's like a leather, or there's like part of the chainmail that kind of like flops down over your butt, and so it's just your butt that's glowing, and you have a titty window.
Excellent.
It's a good look.
Excellent.
I want it to be like leather chaps that that he has on over his pants.
She gave me a chainmail chest piece that has a titty window and assless chaps.
Well, it goes over your pants, you know?
Yeah, assless chaps that went over my jeans.
I have to draw this.
And so your jeans are glowing, but we can only see the butt
Yes.
because of the chaps.
I also really want to know how you get chainmail with a titty window in it. Just trying to imagine.
It's amazing.
Great.
You look at it and you're like, damn, that's some fine craftsmanship. All right. Tallulah's like, we better go. And heads back up the stairs.
We follow.
Yeah, as you come back up the stairs, you actually see that Jack is standing in that circular room that you passed through. And she has a group of like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 teenagers with her who all just kind of like look at you as you come up the stairs. And Jack is like, oh, yay. Oh, you got armor. Okay. Don't die, please. Okay. Thank you. And she gives you each a hug again, and the teenagers like awkwardly stand there. Moon's blessings on all of you. Bye.
Rad.
Bye.
I have a very important question for a robot real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Are you wearing a shirt underneath the chainmail with the titty window?
No, absolutely not.
That's a terrible idea, but I'm so happy.
No, the chainmail comes with like that padding stuff that is cut to fit.
A gambeson?
It's cut to fit the titty window.
Yeah.
It is
Yes.
It is skin in the titty window.
Yes.
Good. Just doing a little doodle.
Is there any sort of reflective surface nearby?
Yeah. There's actually a bunch of circular mirrors around this big round room on the walls.
Max is standing in front of in front of one of the mirrors, looking at the titty window and doing that thing where you flex each pec one at a time, back and forth.
Max can do that?
Uh-huh.
The teenagers are all blushing. And Jack's like has her back to you and is talking to them, and they're like all like kind of nodding at her but totally staring at Max.
I want to do that.
Jasmin looks at this and then kind of approaches over his shoulder, digs into a pocket.
His pocket?
No, her pocket, and pulls out the necklace that she got from the move shroom
Okay.
and puts it around his neck for into the titty window.
Yes, I'm into this.
Great.
Good. Okay.
That is absolutely what this outfit needed.
I love how the first half of our podcast has just been making Max look amazing.
Yes.
Max now has that gold chained blue sapphire heart pendant necklace.
Boy, I really hope that's not cursed or anything.
It's worth it.
Yeah. True. Can we go?
Okay, yeah. You all follow Tallulah back out of the building, and she leads you out to the eastern gate, which you haven't been out yet. And you pass through this simple gate out into the burn ring, this like charred wasteland outside of the city wall. Off to the north, actually, near the edge of the growth, you see some people gathered there, and every so often, like a spurt of flame comes out. But Tallulah leads you east and then says, okay, here looks like a good spot. And she turns and looks at all of you. We're going to go in, find Charlie and Ash, grab as many gray flowers as we can carry. And then she unhooks her battle axe from her back and twirls it a few times. We stick together, but if I tell you to run, you run. If I go down, you run. Got it? And she points her axe at each of you, looking each of you in the eye.
Erica gives a thumbs up.
Sure. What do your colleagues look like?
Oh, Charlie's a big fella, broad shoulders, pointed ears. They'll probably be happy to see you. Ash is kind of a scrawny one, but don't let that fool you. She can hold her own. Got, I don't know, greasy hair? I don't like Ash very much. Anyway.
Boom, roasted.
Let's go be heroes.
Great.
And she turns and marches into the brush.
Fuck yeah.
welcome back to Dice Disasters. This is the part of the show where we stop pretending to be other people and start pretending to be ourselves. Today I got Allison and Oliver back with us again. Hello!
Hello. Hi.
Yay, party time.
Can't get rid of us.
Never, and I never would want to. Y'all are too perfect. Hey, Allison.
Hi.
You gave us good news today.
I sure did. So we got an email this morning that we were number 101 on comedy fiction chart for Apple, which is pretty cool.
I can't comprehend that one. Like, how?
Me neither. Makes my brain melt.
What?
Well, I think the crazier news that we got later on in the day that Oliver gave us was that on April 1st, and this is not a joke, that was the day that we've gotten the most downloads ever in one day. And we were number 13 on the Apple comedy fiction chart. So that's wild.
Does not compute. Does not compute.
And like, that's all you guys who are listening. Like, we can't boost that
Yeah.
except for people who are sharing it and getting their friends to download it and writing reviews. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you so much. Oh, that's just mind blown.
We can only listen to our own podcast so many times to boost the numbers. And we have reached a level that is too many for that.
There's only so
Yes.
much that Oliver's catfish can do.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, please, if you haven't yet reviewed our podcast or rated us or followed us on whatever platform you use, please do that because it literally helps in a very measurable way.
And I some people have seen this, but I want to say it again. If you leave a review, make sure to write your name, because every single share on a social media platform that we can see, and all reviews get you in the pool for being getting an NPC named after you, which we had a couple this episode.
We did.
Yeah. So we have two. So you met Daughter Jack, who is the moth girl, who gave our party the quest to go out and find the flowers. And Jack is actually named after Jack, who you might know as People Need Goals, who writes the music for the show.
Yeah.
I love Jack. They're so good.
They're really, really good. Yes, we're very excited. Daughter Jack is a great NPC. And then, of course, the quest is to go retrieve two of the other daughters, as well as some gray flowers. And those flowers are gray for a reason. We had someone on Twitter named Gray. Their username is a lot of numbers, at Gray85892308. Those flowers are named for you. So thank you for sharing the podcast as well.
Yeah, next episode, I think, is when you'll find the actual flowers, but they're cute little flowers.
Yes, there's something a little bit special to them that we will not give away. But
Yeah.
No spoilers.
no spoilers.
Yeah, we thank y'all so much for listening and sharing and being excited about the show. And we hope that having you involved in a little bit of way, this way makes you smile. It makes us happy to have y'all along for the ride.
Yeah, every time we get a new review or someone says something nice about the podcast, we screenshot it and send it to each other and just sit around and yell for a while. And you just make us feel so special. And I'm really glad that you like this thing we made.
Oh, it's highlight of my day week.
It's the best thing. Not the podcast. You sharing the happy feelings.
No, this is the best podcast.
I have to die. Okay. Well, where can they find us, Oliver?
So yeah, you can go to dicedisasters.com to find links to where you can listen to the show on a variety of different platforms. So say your friend uses Google Podcasts, you can send them over to our website and they can click on there and get to the podcast. You can also find us on Twitter at Dice Disasters, and on Instagram. That one's dice.disasters for some variety in our usernames.
It's the spice of life.
And if you go on social media, make sure you include the hashtag Dice Disasters so we can see your post and add you to our list for Oliver to pick from for NPCs.
And if you share it on your Instagram stories, we won't be able to see it unless you add us. So just go ahead and tag us in that, and we'll be able to see and get you on our list for NPC names.
And if you have a really good idea for an item for our party to maybe come across, you can go on our website, dicedisasters.com, and there is a place to submit items for Oliver to look at and maybe add to our list of tools.
Also on our site, you'll find a link to our Discord and our character sheets. So take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow.
People have actually been submitting items, and I am so excited for the next time you get to go to a place where you can buy things.
Shopping, 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 shopping.
I'm excited.
I guess also first money. We need the money part. That's what we're working on this episode. But after that, shopping, 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 shopping.
Yeah, I guess it won't be this time. It'll be like the next time, because we recorded these episodes in the past. But next time.
Next time. Yeah, we're a little bit ahead, but
time.
we're working through our backlog, so you'll see everything soon. We love you.
I love you.
We all love you so much. Thanks for listening, and we'll let you get back to the story.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys hike for like an hour or so, moving slowly and carefully through the growth. A few times, Zan, actually you sense a danger ahead, and you like quietly communicate that to Tallulah, who then adjusts your path accordingly. The tree branches overhead, every time you've been out here in the forest, have always seemed like they're like intertwining with each other, kind of making a solid canopy. And as you move further east, this canopy gets denser and denser, and even though it's like mid-morning, the sunlight isn't really reaching you down here, and the forest grows darker. But in the dim light, you can see a bunch of what look like fireflies buzzing around you. You pass clumps of glowing mushrooms, and it looks like there's a few like bioluminescent things growing out here.
Zan points at the fireflies and goes, "Look, Max, it's your relatives.
What?
Your butt's glowing. Like the bugs."
All right. That's a pretty good joke. All right.
Thank you.
And Tallulah at that point goes, "Shush, shush." And she like holds up a hand motioning you to stop. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Roll a perception check.
16.
8.
Natural 1.
9 + 2, 11.
17.
Max and Zan, you hear a buzzing noise that takes you a second to place, but you realize it sounds a lot like the electric wall from that underground facility. You slowly look up, and there among the trees are 4 furry spiders about the size of microwaves that are glowing and crackling with blue electricity.
This time I'm not gonna run and jump at them.
Tallulah hears you say that and kind of like turns and follows your eyes upward and is like, "Shit, arachnivolts!" and like pushes, let's say, Cody behind her.
What?
Roll initiative.
Yeah!
4.
Aw. Oh wait, we're in the forest. I get to reroll.
13.
Aw.
15.
8.
I rolled a 4 and then I rolled again and I got a 5.
Oh, baby.
It's technically better.
Do you have a plus on your initiative?
Nope.
Okay.
Do not.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Surprise, the spiders all go twice before any of you move.
You all trip and fall up your own butts. I get to play as a character for the first time who is on your side. All right. Yep. The 4 spiders kind of watch you all just stand there in shock and descend onto you. They all kind of slide down a glowing blue web. The first one is going to land on Zan and try to bite you.
Fucking spiders. Why did every fantasy world have giant fucking spiders?
And it got a 11.
It does not hit. Wow, I'm really glad we got this armor. It made all the difference.
Okay, yeah, Zan, you kind of whack this spider off of you and it lands at your feet and stays there.
Ha ha ha.
Another one's going to land on Max, and it got a 16.
No.
All right, great. Yeah, Max, you flex under your titty window chainmail and just brush the spider off. It lands at your feet. One's going to land on Erica. Jesus, and it got a 7.
That's not a hit.
Great. And then the last one is going to land on Tallulah, and it got a 12, which...
If she's wearing chainmail, then there's no way.
Oh, yeah. Chainmail's like 16. Okay, no. All right. All of the spiders land on you, and you all brush them off, and they do no damage.
Dumb
Great.
fucking spiders. Pits off.
Next in the order is Max. What is your dexterity?
0.
Sure, you go first.
I am going to click my wrists together, take out the sword and shield, and then...
Sit down with your Nintendo Switch.
Yep. And play some Animal Crossing.
Not Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Wait, you have Animal Crossing on the Switch?
Yeah, I got it early.
How? Is it true that they have stairs?
Max's uncle works at Nintendo.
Yeah, I have an uncle that works at Nintendo.
Uncle Nintendo.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the spider that landed on me.
Roll to attack.
20.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Well, shit. That's 3 damage.
Yeah, you cut one of its furry little legs off.
And that's about it, because I have one thing I can do as a bonus action, and it is not useful.
Tallulah's going to go next. She's going to attack the spider closest to her. She swings her battle axe and hits the spider, and she does 8 damage. Yeah, she chops a chunk off of this little spider, and then and she's going to attack that spider again.
Nice.
She swings her axe again and chops the things clean in half. Tallulah has killed the spider.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of like flicks her battle axe and gets the gunk off of it. Next up is Jasmin's turn.
Jasmin is going to back up to get some distance between her and the spitters.
Yep.
And then she is going to throw some fire at them.
Great.
So, spell attack. +5, 16 plus 5, 21.
Hits.
Okay. So that's 1d8 damage. Well, that would be a 1 that I rolled.
Oof.
Okay, so
I also rolled a 1 on a d8.
So Jasmin conjures a ball of lavender fire, hurls it at the spider, and it just kind of grazes over the top, singeing its fur. Smells like burning hair.
Gross.
And next up is Cody.
So can you kind of give me an idea of where all these spiders are compared to all my friends?
Yes, there's one in front of Max, one in front of Zan, and one in front of Erica.
We all have our own bespoke spiders.
Yes. Yeah, the one in front of Tallulah is dead.
Okay. Cody moves to a spot where he can get a cone in front of him that includes all 3 spiders, but not one of his friends.
But no friends?
No, but 2, that includes 2 of his friends.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
3 spiders, 2 friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move over and kind of just like clip in front of Erica so that she's not in the cone at all, and then you'll have 3 spiders as well as Max and Zan.
Okay.
In your cone.
Cody pulls out his card. He looks on and goes, "Okay, Spunk, we've been waiting on this one," and holds his hands out, and he casts Burning Hands.
Oh no.
Are you shaping it around us?
I am.
Oh, good.
I can save 2 people, and so I am picking the 2 of y'all to sculpt around you. And it's a dex save for the spider, so it's not an attack roll.
Okay, great. Let's see. I got 3 spiders making a dex save.
Yeah.
Just 3 spiders making a dex save. Having a good time in the forest.
One got a 19, one got a 9, and one got a critical failure.
Remind me, what stat are they rolling against?
They are rolling against your spell DC.
Okay, so 12.
2 of them failed.
Out of Cody's hands, you see the normal energy erupt, and as the energy kind of starts forming into a fireball, you could swear, blinking you miss it, you swear you see a little furry creature with a tail kind of shape form, and it turns and its tail lifts and then erupts into a huge burning cone of fire.
Wait, Cody, we're in the way. Oh,
Yes,
Okay.
Zan and Max, you like duck.
Yep, 3d6. That's a 4, a 5, and a 5. So that's 14 points of damage. Half damage for the one that did save.
Great. Yeah, this giant plume of fire just erupts from this, like, you swear there was some sort of, like, creature in the flame. Jasmin and Erica, you watch as Cody aims this, and you're like, oh shit, because it's heading straight for Max and Zan, but as the fire comes out, it molds around them, almost like a wind tunnel. And as the flames clear, the grass and trees behind you are smoking a little bit, and all 3 spiders have been just decimated.
man, I didn't get to hit them at all.
Cody's eyes are like really big. Like he did not know that was going to do exactly that. And he looks at his card. He goes, "Whoa, is everybody okay?
Nice work, little man.
Is everybody? I'm sorry. Did I singe anybody?"
Fine, but I wish I'd gotten to hit a spider.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. You have defeated the arachnivolts. You, I guess, take a few minutes to collect yourselves.
I want to know what Tallulah's reaction was to Cody decimating the spiders.
You're glad we took him along now, huh?
Cody, you look up and Tallulah is looking at you with like a big smile, and she's like, got it. That's why we brought the kid. All right.
And he just holds up his card. He says, "My friend did it."
She like pats you on the shoulder and she's like, you did that.
Yeah, I guess so. And then Cody runs over to kind of make sure everyone's okay and just kind of, checks on all his friends.
Zan's kind of grumpily kicking one of the spider corpses. Do this nice thing.
Max is doing the same.
Didn't get to fucking kick it.
2 jocks didn't get to play.
Can I try and sneakily scan one?
Yeah. Do you want to make a sleight of hand check? See if you can do it without Tallulah noticing?
Oh, no.
She goes to try and do it and then looks at Tallulah and is like, oh, maybe this is a bad idea, but it could. She tries to do it sneakily. I will try the sleight of hand, to which I have a -3.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
in total I have a -4. I have a -3
God.
modifier and a -1 because
Great.
-1 dex.
I mean, she doesn't have to know why you're doing it.
I rolled a 15, so that's an 11.
Tallulah's passive perception is an 11, and I'll say that she's slightly distracted. So yeah, you wait until she asks you for the map again, Erica, and then the 2 of you are looking at it. Well, Jasmin crouches down behind you and scans a spider.
I'm not looking forward to you doing the thing that you do after you do that with those.
Yeah, all of the, so far, 50% of Jasmin's transformation options are adorable, but completely useless in a fight, and the other 50 are terrible. Terrible, bad, no good.
You don't get to ride on my shoulder if you turn into that.
Okay, great. Erica, Tallulah, and you look at the map, and Tallulah points to where you are, and she's like, we're close. The gray flowers should just be across a river that way. And she points off into the brush. Are you all ready to go? I don't think any of you got hit.
Yup.
All right.
Nope. We're professionals.
They were just shitty spiders.
And you follow her through the trees to the edge of a small river. The water is flowing pretty quickly. It's about 15 feet across. Tallulah kind of looks at it and then backs up a few feet and then sprints towards it and leaps. And she makes it safe and sound to the other side of the river without getting wet.
Max is going. No questions.
All right, great.
Just going for it.
You can roll either athletics or acrobatics.
I am absolutely rolling athletics. So 14 plus 4, 18.
Yeah, great. You see Max also back up a bit and run and jump, and he makes it easily over the river. And the two of them are kind of standing side by side looking at the rest of you.
Can I walk forward a bit and hold out my hands and cast Shape Water?
Yes, you can.
So, Shape Water, it says choose one. 1, move, change flow of water. Or 2, water makes simple shapes animation for 1 hour. That's probably not what I want.
Jasmin makes some little squirrels out of water that do a dance.
Aww.
Change water opacity for 1 hour. Probably also not what I want.
The river gets darker.
3, freeze unoccupied water for 1 hour. Because I can move the water, I could move part of it away so I have more land to move
Yes.
away.
Yeah, Jasmin extends her hands and you watch as that fluttery purple energy ripples across her arms down to her hands, and then just like an unseen force pushes the river in a little bit on one side and in a little bit on the other side. It's now a very deep chunk in the middle because you've kind of like diverted the water to make it much narrower, but it's only like 5 feet across.
Yes, and now I will try to jump over
Okay,
it.
great.
Can Cody jump along with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make your acrobatics or athletics checks.
They're equally bad.
I got a 15.
Yep. Cody, you leap across.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
All right. You guys watch Jasmin kind of like collect herself, back up a few steps, run, leap, and it's just the most graceful jump you have ever seen. And she clears this river by a good another 10 feet and kind of like stutter steps to a stop just beyond you.
Stutter steps. We know she's really an AI.
Shut up.
Max is clapping.
Is there like funky gravity here or something? Sand's also gonna jump, I guess. Sorry.
The water thing is still there, by the way, but
Yeah.
stays for an hour or so.
That's a 16.
Great. Yeah, you easily jump across. Okay, Erica, I think you're the only one left.
Yeah, Erica's looking very nervous
Uh-huh.
and is looking at it, and she pulls open her menu, and she's so nervous about it that she starts singing herself a little song.
Okay.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. So I'm using my bardic inspiration on myself. Well, I might not have to use it, but I got a 14.
Yeah, you jump across.
Okay.
It's only 5 feet.
It was unnecessary, but Erica was very scared.
Kind of like look down at the ground and imagine what 5 feet is.
Look.
Yes, not very far, is it? But you played true to your character and we got a song, and that's the important part. All right, yeah, you all make it past the river nice and dry.
Jasmin releases the spell once everyone is across.
Okay. Whoosh, the river is normal again. And as you are creeping through the bushes, Tallulah pauses, listening for something. Charlie? Ash? Can you hear me? And then you hear another voice. Daughter Tallulah, is that you? Shut up, you great oaf! Be careful on your approach. There's a big web and it's very sticky. Quiet!
Oh,
They
no.
will come back. Quiet. And you all carefully move through the trees and into a clearing where you find an enormous glowing blue spiderweb with 2 people stuck to it. They're both wrapped from their necks to their ankles in webbing. One is a hulking human with pointed ears who smiles when they see you and continues shouting, "Hello there, travelers. It seems we found ourselves in a bit of a sticky situation. Ha 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 ha.
They're really in a bind.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I see you've brought some good friends, daughter Tallulah. I'm not a daughter, Charlie. Can you stop that?" The half-orc woman wrapped up next to them tries to shush them. "Charlie, for the last time, shut up. They'll be back and eat you if you carry on like that."
Who will be back?
Tallulah walks up to the web and begins cutting Charlie down, and Charlie's like, you've brought friends. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Dr. Charlie, they, them, and my companion here is Dr. Ash, she, her. And Charlie nods towards the half-orc who glowers at you. Tallulah, did you bring fucking children with you? That seems dumb. Just kidding. No, it really does seem dumb.
I do not know how to get a beat on this person.
That's not very nice.
Oh, sorry. I'm feeling a little loopy. I think it's all of the webbing. It's making my body all tingly. And Ash wiggles again and is like, okay, Tallulah, there's a big spider. Oh, I can't feel my legs or my butt. Okay.
Zan summons her short sword and starts going to help Tallulah, but focusing on getting Ash out.
Okay, great. Yeah, the two of you are like cutting away the webbing, and at this point, Tallulah has cut Charlie down, and they land with like a big thump on the forest floor. She then reaches out to kind of like pull off the webbing with her hands, but jerks her hand back with a start, and she's like, ouch. Charlie says, oh, yes, don't touch the webbing. Seems to be electrified. Whole body is numb. Can't feel my toes. Do I still have toes?
Upon hearing about a big spider, Cody's going to start looking around. So I'd like to roll a perception check just to see.
Good. Yeah. Go ahead. Roll a perception check.
I think I'm doing that too.
Yeah, you can each roll one.
A 19 plus 2, 21.
18 plus 4, 22.
All right, great. Yeah, the two of you kind of like spread out over this clearing and look into the bushes, and it's kind of hard to hear because Charlie and Ash seem like they're like kind of babbling incoherently at Tallulah and Zan, who are like trying to cut them free, but you hear that same buzzing that those little spiders were emitting, and you look up and see a furry glowing blue spider descending from the treetops on a line of web. This one is much bigger than the tiny ones you fought earlier. It's close to the size of a grizzly bear, and it is descending onto where Tallulah is leaning over Charlie.
Cody's gonna fire burning hands at it.
Jasmin is going to fire also a flame at it, but a tiny one.
Okay, great. Yeah, you two get a surprise round on this spider.
Okay, so it does a dex save.
Okay. Oh, nope, it failed.
Okay, and so 3d6, 2, 2, and a 2. So 6 fire damage.
6. Yeah.
I rolled a 7 plus 5, so 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah, figures.
Yeah, your ball of flame kind of like bounces off this thing's furry exterior.
Continuing the trend of Cody flexing on Jasmin.
Yeah, maybe you need to try some not fire-based stuff, huh?
Right. That's all I have. Right after Jasmin hits it with this tiny ball of flame that bounces off, Tallulah's like, hey, what do you... And then, whoosh, Cody sends out a giant cone of flame that washes over this giant spider and deals 6 damage.
Cody looks over at Zan and says, hey, Zan, how was that for a draw? And then winks.
Yeah. Good.
Everyone roll initiative.
Natural 20.
10 for me.
18 for Cody.
17.
Max got a 5.
Oliver, how long did it take us to walk to this clearing from the river?
From the river, like 5 minutes.
Hell yeah.
You still have your bardic.
Still got it.
Tallulah got a 15. First up is Zan.
Yeah. I'm gonna run over and hit it with my sword.
Okay, yeah. This spider is dangling like right above Tallulah, so you can easily run over and just kind of pinata style hit it with your sword.
Yeah. That's a 4, but I have an advantage because it hasn't gone yet. That's an 8.
Plus
Plus 2. 10.
that does not hit.
Fuck.
You jump and you try to hit it, and it kind of like curls its legs in a little bit and hisses at you.
Fucking goddamn spiders!
All right. Next up is Cody.
I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at it.
Great. I'll actually say that since you and Jasmin rolled so well, you identify that this spider is making a buzzing noise, but you hear another buzzing in like the woods behind you.
Okay.
There's another one behind us.
Great.
Huh. Cody's in like mid
Yes.
shooting this at that while he's realizing this. So that is a 15 plus 4, a 19.
That hits.
Okay, D8. That is a 6. And its speed reduced by 10 feet.
Oh, yes. Cool. Cody hits it with a big blast of frigid air, and the spider kind of recoils a little bit. Jasmin, you're next.
Can I'll tell where the one behind us is.
You could roll a perception check and try to find it.
Okay. It's a 15, 11 plus 4.
Yeah, you kind of like back up a couple steps from the edge of the forest and scan your eyes over, and you see this like glowing blue shape, and it's probably only like 10 feet into the forest, and again, like kind of like up in the trees.
Okay. Jasmin is going to turn around and like with her shield up. I imagine it's kind of like she and Cody were standing next to each other, and then Jasmin rotates around to like be at Cody's back.
Great.
Hold up her shield and try and throw a flame at this one too.
Cool.
16 plus 5, 21.
Yeah, that hits. You lob a ball of flame through the trees, and you smack the spider on the face.
2.
And it goes...
2 damage.
All right. Next up is Tallulah, who is right underneath this spider. She picks up her battle axe and is going to try to chop it down. And she does hit it. And yeah, she two-hand hits this thing, takes a good chunk of it, does 8 damage, and then she's just going to pull her axe back and hit it again.
God damn. Strong.
Big hits. And she does hit it. All right. And yeah, she hits it for another 9 damage. This spider is actually looking pretty bad off.
God damn, I'm not gonna get hit this spider again.
There's another one.
Don't worry, there's another one coming.
Yes.
Next up is the spider that is going to just keep descending right on Tallulah since it was right on top of her and try to take a bite out of her. And it hits, and yeah, it takes a bite out of her shoulder, and you see it crackle with electricity, and Tallulah kind of tense up for a sec before like jerking her shoulder away. Next up, the other spider scurries in from the woods and is going to try to take a bite of Jasmin. And it gets 11.
Nope.
Yeah, you block it with your shield. And then that spider is also going to rear back and try to hit... Who is out here?
Cody's right there.
Yeah, you said I was right next to Jasmin.
Yeah.
I am in front of Cody, though. I was trying to protect Cody.
Yeah, it sees that it couldn't bite Jasmin because she's got this shield up, and she's like kind of body blocking from Cody. So the spider turns and is going to rear up and then fire a sticky glob of web at Tallulah.
It's identified the threat.
It crits.
Oof.
Oh no. And this like giant clump of sticky blue web slams into Tallulah, and she goes flying backwards and lands on the ground, and she is restrained. It is Erica's turn.
Okay. Erica is going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the spider that just kind of entered the fray.
Okay, great. What does Dissonant Whispers do?
It is a wisdom saving throw. So if you want to make that.
Let's make a wisdom saving throw for a spider. It got an 8.
That's a failure.
Not a very wise.
So it's going to take 3d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
In its little spider brain, it will hear Erica's voice just say, "I'm in your head, spider." I'm in your head.
Oh my god! That's
hit it.
terrifying.
And the spider is going to take 3d6 psychic damage, and it also has to run away at full speed from me. Let's see. That is, oh damn, that's 12.
12, Jesus Christ. Okay, you guys you guys watch the second spider enter the clearing, and then kind of like Erica raises her hand and mutters something under her breath, and the spider just like tenses and like curls its body and tries to be small, and then makes a little like noise and scurries back off into the forest.
God damn it!
Jasmin, you also get to make an opportunity attack because it was right next to you.
Okay, I will try to clumsily stab at it with a sword.
Great.
I think that's the first time Jasmin has used her sword. 2 + 1, 3.
You miss. You gotta just like swipe out slowly as the spider runs off, and you're like, oh well. Okay, great.
Erica looks to Zan and just kind of shrugs and says, sorry.
All I wanted from today was to hit something.
Max, it's your turn. You've got a spider dangling over Tallulah, who is restrained by webbing, and Zan, who is, I think, within melee range of the dangling spider, and then another spider that ran off into the woods.
How far away into the woods?
It's 30 feet away from Jasmin. So,
And I'm what, like 10 feet from Jasmin?
yeah.
So like 30, 40 from me? Okay.
I think you could make it over there. Like,
It's like just outside javelin range though. So I'm going to go hit the almost dead one.
okay, great.
18 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. A second one on the die, so that's another 3 damage.
Great. Yeah, you swing your sword and jam it into this spider, and it actually falls and crumples down on top of Tallulah, who is restrained. You have killed this spider.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fucking fuck.
And you hear, I guess, like another buzzing noise. This time it feels like almost like an itch in your ears and in your body, and you look up, and descending from the treetops is a spider that is maybe like 15 feet across, and it is coming down into your little clearing towards you.
Yes.
This giant spider descends right into the middle of the clearing, sees its dead, crumpled baby, and is going to reach out and try to bite Zan, who's right there in the middle.
Come at me, motherfucker.
13?
Just hits.
Just hits.
Even with my cool new armor.
All right. Descending from above you, a giant spider comes down and takes a bite out of your arm. And it does 7 points of lightning damage.
All right. I'm going to activate my absorb elements.
Great. So yeah, Zan is now crackling with electric energy, and next up, it gets another turn. Actually, it's just gonna bite you again since you're right there.
That's fair.
And it got a 16.
That'll do it.
And, oh Jesus. It does 8 lightning damage.
8 lightning damage. All right. Well, sure. Can't half that again, so.
Just take a little 8 chunk off.
Take a little 8 chunk off.
Okay, now it's Zan's turn.
All right. I'm going to hit it again.
Go for it.
This is the only thing I can do. This time, hopefully, if I hit it, I'll use my thingy. I got an 18.
You might be flanking with Max, technically.
That hits.
Yeah.
But yes, I think the two of you are flanking, so you could roll at advantage. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
You should roll again just to see if you crit.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Roll damage. Okay, that's 1d6 plus 2. So 1, 3 plus 1d6, 2. All right, that's 5 damage.
Is that 5 of your damage, and then you also add your lightning damage on top of that?
That was with the lightning damage. I did very little damage.
Okay, sorry. Which part was...
Oh, son of a bitch. That was 2 with lightning damage, so that's 3 points.
Okay, yeah, you reach up and slash it, and as you drag your sword across it, it kind of starts oozing this like green blood. And as your like electric current pulses up into it to give it another shock, that cut actually heals up a little bit.
Fucking!
Ooh, yike.
I'm having the worst day.
Great. So,
Hate spiders.
it's Cody's turn.
Cody has been relatively protected by Jasmin and kind of surveying the scene, looks back and forth, sees that two people are on the big spider, looks around and looks over at Tallulah, and is going to shoot Ray of Frost at the stuff restraining Tallulah.
Great. Make I think use a ranged spell attack.
What's Frost gonna do?
Well, probably not a lot, because I got a 4 plus 4, so 8. But it's not moving.
Its AC is 10. The webbing's AC is 10.
Well, never mind.
So,
Just nothing happens.
yeah, you shoot some frost over there, and you're getting kind of freaked out by how big the spiders are getting, and it misses. Next up is Jasmin.
Okay. Jasmin, first up, looks at how many hits Zan just took and is going to stab her sword into the ground again and hold up her hand and cast Balm of the Summer Court. Okay, that is a 6. You heal 6 hit points.
Nice. You all watch as some little flowers bloom in Zan's hair, and she looks a little healthier.
And then there isn't a way I can hit only the spider with Thunderwave, is there?
Is Thunderwave like a cone?
It's a 15-foot cube from you.
Starting at you?
Yes.
If you ran right up to it, then yes. I think if you're any distance away, you would have to hit also. Well, I guess if you aim up, it's like above you and it's like 15 feet wide. Yeah, you could hit it in like the butt.
Okay, I will do that. Jasmin will run over and try and do Thunderwave. I think it's also like running over and then stomping the ground and then holding up her hand. So that is a Constitution save for this spitter.
Great. It got
Thunder butt.
Got a 7.
Nope. Okay, so 2d8. That's a 7 and a 2, so 9 thunder damage, and they're pushed 10 feet away from me.
Nice. Whew. How would this work? The spider is dangling by some web, and you push it 10 feet. And I'm going to say that between...
The spider is now a pendulum.
Right, like, I don't really... I feel like a swinging spider doesn't help you guys. So, yeah, you blast it with... How much damage was it, sorry?
9
9
thunder damage.
9 thunder damage, and it recoils and like starts to swing away, and then cuts the thread and just lands with a thump on the ground. So it's taking up like a big chunk of this clearing and is still like in the open space and is probably about 10 feet away from Zan, Jasmin, and Max now.
Does that give Max and Zan an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
As it flies over our heads?
It got pushed away from you, sure. You can both swing at the piñata.
Great.
That was my plan.
Good.
16.
That hits.
15 plus 4, 19.
That hits also.
I get to hit again. Let's do another hit.
Slash at this big spider.
The pendulum spider.
5.
5 damage.
I have improved. That is a 2 on the dice.
Nice.
So 4.
4 damage. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you give some slashes to this big spider and it kind of like roars at you. Next up is Tallulah, who is still restrained. She's going to try to make a strength check to get out of it. And she got a 16. So yeah, Tallulah just like flexes and fucking bursts out of this web.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, and she looks pissed. She picks up her battle axe and gives it a twirl and brings it down right on this spider.
Shit.
And yeah, she gives it one chop and then a second chop, and they both hit.
I want to hit twice.
I know, right? You should be level 5. And she's going to do 11 slashing damage. Yeah, this spider looks pretty bad off now, and it's fucking enormous. She's actually pissed enough, she's going to action surge and hit it again.
Yeah, fighters.
And she swings her axe again, brings it down, and does, Jesus, another 9 damage with that hit. And she kind of like...
I'm not sure you're supposed to make the NPCs this much more competent than we are.
She kind of like peels her axe back out of its side and flicks off that green gunk and is just like burning with anger. It is the spider in the forest's turn that can now turn around and come back. So it's going to turn around and run back, and it's going to, I guess, take a bite out of Cody because he's the one left over there. And it gets a 14 to hit.
Yes, it hits.
Oh no.
All right. It bites you for 8 points of damage. Lightning damage.
Cody's feeling fantastic in a not fantastic kind of way.
Yeah.
Oh no, our squishy boy.
It bites you, and Cody, your whole body kind of like tenses for a sec as that electricity courses through you, and the spider is going to rear back and then it's going to web Cody. And it crits. So Cody, you are now covered in blue webbing that it just feels awful. It's like holding your tongue to a battery level of uncomfortable, and you fall to the ground. You are restrained.
Okay. Ow!
Jesus, Cody.
Cody!
Dead Cody! Sick of spiders!
Next, it's Erica's turn.
Erica is going to cast Dissonant Whispers again on that same spider.
Okay, great. The spider turns its 8 eyes on Erica and is kind of like, uh-oh. It rolls a wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm.
It got an 8 again.
That is not a save. Okay. Okay, so that one's not as good, but it's 9 points.
9 points of damage.
Psychic damage, and I have to tell you what it hears. You need to get the hell out of here, you bastard.
God, 2 swears. Yeah, that spider kind of like tucks its butt under like a tail and is like and runs back off into the forest.
Erica is now the most frightening character in our entire campaign. I'm sorry.
But all of you just see Erica turn and like look at the spider, and then the spider runs, and you have no idea why.
Is it looking pretty bad off?
Yes, that spider is
Okay.
like limping off through the forest. It has a really bad headache, I guess.
Yes! You're giving it a brain aneurysm with your whispers.
Max, it's your turn. You are next to the 15-foot tall spider, which you could flank with Tallulah, or there's another spider that has run back off into the woods.
If I move away. Okay.
Also, Cody is restrained on the ground.
And has 2 hit points.
How far away is Cody?
Cody's like 15 feet from you.
But if I move away, spider gets reaction. Oh, my friends can handle Cody, right? I'm gonna swing at the big one.
Okay, make an attack.
Yeah, 17 plus 4.
Okay, yep, you hit. Roll damage.
Come on, not a 1 or 2. Yes, that's 9 damage.
Damn, all right, yeah. Max rears back and slashes this giant spider, and the spider like slumps onto the ground and then like picks itself back up, but it looks really bad off. It roars again in your face. Next up is, the giant spider.
Cool.
It's gonna bite Max.
Hell yeah, bring it, bastard.
Gets a 21.
I guess that hits.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that means it bites exactly in the titty window.
Yeah, he gets one fang right in the titty window, and Tallulah's like, God damn it, that's why those went out of style.
Specifically because of giant spiders.
And it does 16 damage.
Holy shit.
Why?
Okay.
Yeah, the spider's been rolling pretty bad until now. Yep. And the giant spider is going to bite again.
No!
Hell yeah, bring
on
it, bitch.
Max,
Hell yeah.
and it gets a 22.
Yeah.
Roll bad. Ooh, and it does 9 points of damage.
Bye-bye.
This spider in its last last legs reaches forward and bites Max again, and Max just goes down hard.
Shit.
And it is Zan's turn.
So Zan is standing there with her sword, and she looks at the big spider that she really, really wants to hit. But then she looks down at Max and she says, God damn it. And turns and casts Cure Wounds on him.
Wow. All right. Zan, facing down this enormous spider, reaches out a hand, puts it on Max's chest, and a burst of yellow light just comes out of her hand, and you basically like defibrillate Max back into life.
All right, that's 8 points.
Damn. All right. Yeah, Max, you come back up pretty hardy.
I'm good.
You owe me. I could have hit the spider again.
Next up is Cody, who is restrained.
Question.
Yes.
In standard D&D, I would believe I still could cast a spell, but my hands cannot touch each other. I'm assuming restrained.
Correct.
So I cannot...
In homebrew world, anything in your menu, you got to be able to move your arms.
Yeah.
So, Cody, you can try to make a strength check to wiggle free. Ooh, that's basically your only option.
No, Cody's going to pull a Tallulah and flex out of there.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I want to see this.
Cody, you watch Tallulah flex out of her binds. You get a great idea.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do.
Make a strength check.
Please, dice, just for once in your damn life. That is a 12 minus 2, a 10.
Cody, you flex your skinny little arms as hard as you can, and you close your eyes, and you look down, and you are still restrained.
I hate spiders so much.
You okay there, kid? You need to go to the bathroom after this?
Shut up.
Cody is also like bleeding profusely. It's like leaking out from the spider webbing.
Trying to lighten the mood.
The child is not doing so good. Next up is Jasmin.
Jasmin looks at this entire situation and is really regretting ever abandoning Cody in the first place. She tosses away her shield, which there's no reason to do that, but, does it anyway.
Looks cool.
And runs back to Cody and drops to her knees next to Cody.
Hi, Jasmin.
And then opens up her menu and she casts Goodberry and starts shoving them in Cody's mouth like, eat these.
Wait, how does that work action-wise? Like, how many can she shove into his mouth?
I can create 10 berries. They're berries. I can shove 10 berries into his mouth.
But like in
Surely.
D&D, it takes an action to pour like a potion down someone's throat.
Berries are about
Surely
like a
10
potion.
berries are a potion.
Yeah.
I know, but if she also has to make them...
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say you get a good 4 berries in. Since you had to cast the spell and start feeding him.
Because you can, like, throw something to someone as a free action. So Jasmin is just, like, slapping them into his mouth,
Okay,
you know?
actually, yeah, she took the whole handful and put them in there. Cody, you eat all 10 good berries and are healed 10 hit points.
But that also means he just ate 10 days worth of like satisfying food. So I do think he doesn't keep them all down afterwards because that's a lot of food.
That can be after the...
Okay. You're like, well, I feel better, but also different. Okay. Thank you.
All right, it is Tallulah's turn. She kind of looks at Zan, who is taking care of Max, and at Jasmin, who's taking care of Cody, and at Erica, who just stands there silently and whispers.
Not even, just glares.
And she's gonna hit the big spider. Oh, but she whiffs. She's so distracted by all of you. She misses, and then gonna hit again, and
Feel a little better now.
Jesus Christ, also misses. She's just very upset. Shit, okay. It's the spider in the woods' turn, and it's gonna come back and sees Jasmin crouching over its dinner, and so it's going to try to bite her, and gets a 10.
No, Even with my shield gone, that does not hit.
Okay, and then it's going to give up on that and try to bite Cody, who is restrained, so I think it gets advantage?
It gets advantage, yes.
Okay. It gets a 16.
Yes, hits.
Takes a bite. Oh, God. For 10 points of damage.
Oh my
He's
god.
out again.
I'm out.
There it goes.
Cody's like, nah!
It bites Cody, and Cody goes unconscious, and
Oh my god.
Erica, it's your turn, and the spider kind of like looks at you like, uh-oh.
I'm trying to decide what the best thing to do in this moment is.
Yeah, so you've got Cody, who is unconscious and restrained, with bear-sized spider over him that looks pretty bad off, and then the giant spider is next to Max, Tallulah, and Zan and looks really bad off.
I think I'm going to stab the one above Cody with my rapier.
Great. Yeah, run up there and make an attack.
Okay. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration, so that was a 15. So that's a 17.
Nice. Yeah, you hit it. And roll damage.
That is an 8.
And your rapier is piercing damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you slide that in like between two of its like joints and just skewer this spider, and it fucking dies.
You should have listened to me, you little son of a bitch.
And it looks up at you as the light leaves its eyes, and it's just like, ah.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Cody.
Okay. What do you say?
Hey, Cody. I'm sorry I didn't kill that thing sooner. Okay, so it's 1d4 plus spellcasting. Ooh, that is a 2. You get 2 points.
It's still useful.
2 points.
And it means I don't have to bring up the questionable logistics of force feeding someone who is unconscious more berries.
All right.
Hey, Erica. You didn't do anything scary, did you?
Nope, nothing.
You like tilt Cody's head away from the giant dead spider, like 2 feet from him.
Hi, how's it going?
I imagine Cody just looks like he's in like a little electrified sleeping bag.
Yes. Next up is Max's turn. You've got one very bad looking spider.
Max is gonna stand up and just try to finish off this goddamn giant spider.
Okay, great. Roll an attack.
Yes. 15 plus 4, 19.
Yep, you hit it. Roll damage.
I'm also gonna use Divine Smite on this one. Oh, plus 2d8. Okay.
Jesus.
You spend a spell slot for it, though. It's very good.
I spend a spell slot and nothing happens. I'm so... How do you guys do all this cool stuff? No wonder nobody likes being a ranger.
That is 13, 14, 15 damage.
Jesus Christ. All right. Max, you're about to kill this spider. What do you do?
So I stand up and I look over at Zan and give her a nod. I raise my sword and I'm like, fuck you!
Find us on Twitter at Dice Disasters, and we have more information about the show and the cast at dicedisasters.com.
Our beautiful website was made by Allison Otting, who plays Erica.
Dice Disasters is edited by Alan Brazzell, who plays Cody.
Our cover art is made by our DM, Oliver Northwood.
Our theme song is by People Need Goals, who you can find on Bandcamp or on Twitter at People Need Goals. Their music is incredible, and we are so thankful that they made this song.
For a little while, Dice Disasters is a weekly podcast. If you're enjoying the show, it would be incredible if you subscribed and left a review. Thank you so much.
I told you Zan was on the balcony.
No,
Did you,
Max didn't know that.
Robot, forget that?
Why would Max know that?
Okay, good. Great.
But you
good,
also
good.
said there's a balcony, right? About 3 seconds after it was established I was sleeping on the balcony.
Look, Max didn't know it. Maybe I didn't know it.
You're so deep in character. I love
Max
it.
temporarily possessed robot.
Maybe I was stuffing my face with Girl Scout cookies.
There.
I look forward to that audio.
Maybe the plastic in those is a little too crinkly and I couldn't hear the exposition.
The crispiest Thin Mints.